Hello, I'm Dr. D and I'm here to help you learn more about your body. So basically I'm really excited today because my period came. Now most people would think that's weird, but that basically means that I can start my IVF cycle. So I went along to my clinic first thing this morning and had my blood test done, where they checked my FSH levels, progesterone as well as estradiol. And that basically is just to check that everything's at baseline before I start taking the injections. Now I'm going to be taking the Puregon injections, which is similar to the naturally produced hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, FSH, because obviously we want a lot of this because we want lots and lots of follicles, because my little eggs will be in those follicles. And that's the point of IVF. Obviously the more eggs we have, then hopefully the more embryos we have, and the goal is to create healthy embryos. Now, I want to tell you, because of the fact that I've got polycystic ovaries, this is sort of my second proper cycle. So basically initially I started in December. I'd just gone 38 years old, and at that stage I knew that you sort of have a 30% success rate. So on average, most women would need 3 cycles. But obviously some women, it's potluck, you don't know where you're going to lie in that. So some women might need 4 cycles or even more, because it's the law of averages. So at that time, my gynecologist started me on 125 units of Puregon, which is a standard low dose. As you can see, I'm pretty petite. I'm only 5'4", only weigh 53 kilos. And also because I've got polycystic ovaries, which he saw on ultrasound, he knew that I needed the low dose because there's a chance that my estrogen levels could have gone through the roof. That's actually what happened. They just started to skyrocket very rapidly, and we knew that cycle just wouldn't work, because you don't want your eggs to effectively ripen too soon, because they just won't have developed properly and won't have the correct number of chromosomes. There's a reason we ovulate generally, after 2 weeks, because it gives time for that egg to develop properly. So in February, he started me on a much lower dose of 75 units, and at that time I had very little symptoms, tiny bit of bloating, bit nervous, apprehensive, but on the day I went to get the eggs removed, it was very smooth. He gave me some sedation, local anaesthetic, took out 3 eggs, and I think that's because the dose was so low. All 3 eggs at that time did fertilise, which is really good news, and that's obviously because my husband's sperm is good. He's nice and young and healthy. So 3 eggs fertilised. At the time, one of them just sort of stopped and didn't get to the 5-day embryo level. One of them was frozen and tested, and one of them they put back in. The one they put back in didn't work. I got my period bang on 2 weeks after that. Got the blood test, which obviously showed I wasn't pregnant. But I sort of wasn't really expecting to fall pregnant. I just felt like my period was due for much of that week. And obviously it was due because it came. The other embryo that they tested had a problem with it, so that wouldn't have made a baby anyway. So this is my second proper cycle, and I'm hoping this works. But I am also psychologically prepared that I may need 3 cycles. So I'm waiting for the blood test to come back, and I'll be starting my injections very soon. See you next time. Bye.